Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, Mystic Magic. I know it's been a hot minute since I've uploaded a video. Not gonna lie, the last year I've had so much going on with my life, a lot of big changes, and I just needed some time off, to be honest, while I was focusing on all the other stuff going on in my life. I've been working on some really exciting projects that I'm super excited to share with you guys soon. But I really wanted to film today, so hey, here we are. This isn't going to be a pick a card reading, this is just going to be a message. So if you come across it, this is meant for you. It's a timeless video. I have no topic. We are just going to shuffle the cards together, see what comes through. So let me see what deck I want to use. I think I want to start off with this one. Alright. Spirit guides, what's the message? Ooh, we have the Two of Cups coming out. Oh my god, 10 of Cups on the back of the deck. Okay. There's a lot of... Ooh, I like this. Because this isn't just about love, experiencing love with other people, but I'm also picking up a lot of self-love, pouring back into yourself. I feel like you've been really trying to do that a lot lately. So maybe you've been taking better care of yourself in whatever way, whether it's eating healthy, or you're trying to be more active, or you're just doing things that bring you joy, I don't know, dressing up more, getting ready, doing things that are just for you. And I feel like that's really helping you to attract the right kind of people. Okay, so let's get more about this. I feel like there's gonna be some kind of good news coming up soon when it comes to a certain relationship. So if you're single, you could be meeting someone, or someone could be reaching out to you. Maybe they're gonna message you or something, or you'll bump into someone and they'll ask you out, ask you to hang out. Or if you're in a relationship, maybe things are just going to be going really, really well with your partner. If things have been rough lately, or just, feeling kind of comfortable, maybe a little boring, I feel like there's just going to be I don't know, a revamp, or just this fresh energy coming in. I feel like there's going to be something to celebrate, a reason why you're feeling so happy, and then it's you're sharing this joy with others. Okay, we have the Two of Wands, the Five of Wands, and also the Ace of Wands. Yeah, so maybe there's been some kind of conflict between you and a partner, or you and a family member. Maybe you weren't seeing eye to eye on something, you're trying to make plans for something, but maybe something kept falling through, and then it just never went anywhere. Maybe you're trying to plan a trip, or trying to plan that next stage in your life, and maybe it just wasn't really going anywhere because you guys couldn't agree on something. Or maybe there was interfering plans, or something like that. It could even be I'm kind of seeing two people who both have really great things going on, but then it's it's interfering with some common ground. So it's kind of oh, we were gonna go on this trip, but now we both have these things, and we're not going to be able to do that, so we have to put it on hold, or we have to cancel it, or we have to figure out some kind of way around it. But it's I feel like the spark is coming back, and I feel like there's going to be kind of a reprioritization of you and this relationship, or you and your family, or something like that. I'm feeling like there's going to be more of an effort put into connections and spending time with those you love. And there's just going to be more harmony. Or I'm also, okay, we have the King of Wands on the back of the deck, and then the deck was split here with the Seven of Wands. Yeah, there's a lot of like tension, conflict, fighting, maybe feeling defensive. I just heard I'm trying my best. Okay. So maybe there was some like someone's ego was hurt, but beneath that it was like their feelings were hurt, because it's like I'm trying my best to, you know, like show up, or I'm trying my best to do something, or I'm trying my best to follow through, but it's just like things weren't driving, things weren't like clicking into place. But now I feel like this beautiful energy is going to come back in, and it's almost like, it's like, what were we so mad for? What were we so like, I can't believe that, you know, we got to that point, or, you know, I can't believe we had an argument about that. Like, it's so silly now. So I feel like whatever this kind of conflict is, it's going to be resolved. Okay, well, that's good news. What else, Spirit? What do you need the collective tuning into this video to know right now? What messages are there? I'm also getting this message, like maybe I keep being taken back to like romantic connections, and I keep getting like honeymoon energy. So maybe you're finally going on your honeymoon, or you're gonna take a trip with your boo, and it's gonna be like a cute romantic little getaway just for the two of you, so you can like really come back together, like strengthen your bond, have some fun together, not have to, you know, like feel like you're focused on this like Five of Wands, that Seven of Wands energy of like of conflict. And it's like, I don't want to fight, I want us to be in a good place, I want us to like have fun, you know, like that passion coming back. Okay. You could also be going on a trip with your family. And I also just heard girls trip too. Yeah, some kind of like getaway or something. Like something fun is coming up. Or maybe if you've been like feeling kind of burnt out, feeling like this Five of Wands, maybe even working a lot. Maybe you're in some kind of like competitive environment with your job, or with school, or like putting in applications, or I don't know, just doing stuff that's very like kind of stressful, kind of draining, and you're like, I just need to go have fun with my girls, or I need to go have fun with my siblings or my family or my partner, and just like have a good time, and you know, just forget about all that for a minute and just chill. And I'm seeing like, yeah, like a beachy kind of place. So if you live by a beach or by any kind of water, that could also be really good for you, like really rejuvenating. Let's see. Ooh, okay. So we have the Seven of Swords and the Six of Wands. And the Knight of Swords on the back of the deck. Seven of Swords. Can you clarify the Seven of Swords? Okay. So, all right. So we have the Two of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the King of Wands, and then the Three of Wands. On the back of the deck, the Four of Swords. It's split at the Emperor too. Okay, I just heard turning a blind eye. And the way that I have the cards lay, like this King of Wands is looking straight at the Six of Wands. And it's kind of got his like back to the Seven of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Two of Swords. I feel like you're really ready to put some stuff behind you, like some drama, some gossip. Just some kind of like icky energy, like this Two of Swords, the way that they're crossed like that, it's like, like, no thank you, like, I don't want that, get that away from me. Oh, it's literally, yeah, like this Ten of Swords, like, it's like, nope, not for me, like, I'm moving on. I feel like you're really wanting to kind of like boss up and take that next step with the King of Wands and the Three of Wands. It's like, you're kind of tired of the same old, and it's like, you're starting to recognize like, oh, like I could be doing so much more. And I don't mean that in like a, you know, like, imbalanced masculine energy of like, oh, I need to be doing more, I need to work harder. It's like, I just feel like you're really starting to see more of your potential and your power, and I feel like your confidence is growing in yourself and in your skills, and you're like, I feel like you're also kind of seeing a glimpse like further down the path, like maybe this kind of energy here was keeping you focused only on this energy, and it's like you couldn't see that much else. But I'm getting this like bird's eye view with the Three of Wands, and it's like you're kind of starting to like see your path more and being like, I can do that. I can do that. I can achieve those dreams. Like, I can go do those things. Like, there's literally nothing stopping me besides whatever this icky energy was. Maybe it was a person, a situation, a job, an environment, a habit. Only you will know. But I feel like you're over it, or you want to be over it, and this is your sign that, yeah, it's time to move on. It's time to boss up. It's time to quit playing around. I feel like there's this energy of like, take your goals seriously, take your dreams seriously, apply yourself. Don't be afraid of hard work. Don't be afraid of these big dreams that you have. Step outside of your comfort zone, because you're going to be successful. Like, you're meant to be seen. You're meant to be recognized. You're meant to be a leader. You're meant to be this like really inspiring person with an inspiring story that's also going to, you know, like motivate others. Literally, it's like my mug says, don't stop, get it. Okay? And it's interesting because we had those messages about like conflict, you know, like taking a vacation, having fun. And I feel like if you do that, or if you plan some kind of like fun day, a fun weekend for yourself or with some loved ones, like, it's really going to recharge you with this Four of Swords on the back of the deck. And when you come back from that, I feel like you're going to like energetically just feel so refreshed and feel very much in this energy of feeling super passionate. And we also had that Ace of Wands coming out before too, so it's like, I'm ready now. Like, okay, like I needed that. I needed that break. I need to get away from, you know, like whatever this energy was. Clear my head. Wake up a little bit and, you know, like really see what's going on here. Okay? And it's like, when you come back, because we had the Hermit under the Four of Swords, I feel like you're really, this time away, it's really going to help you gain perspective. you're gonna notice some things, realize some things while you're away from your routine. And this introspection and reflection is really gonna help just like recalibrate you. And you may find that when you come back, you're really gonna wanna like spend some time on your own, but not in a way that you're like isolating yourself or just like being a recluse, but it's like, you know, like I got some shit to do. Like, it's almost a feeling of like I want to make up for lost time. So it's like now I can, like now I have this clarity, and now I just want to like go like guns blazing. Like, let's do this. I'm ready to dive in. So you might spend more time alone so that you can figure this out, work on things. We also had this Two of Wands before. So making plans, sitting down and making a plan, writing out your goals, writing out your dreams, like a step-by-step of how you can achieve that. Okay? I think it's really going to help you. You also, with the Seven of Swords and the Six of Wands here, it's like you might not yet see like how feasible it is for you to achieve something. I think maybe you think that it's more difficult than what it might be. I just saw there's like a vulture flying around. So this is definitely a sign to clear away some energies, okay? Like this energy that we've been talking about, Two of Swords, Ten of Swords, Seven of Swords, it needs to go, okay? This could be like a limiting belief. This could be like you constantly doubting yourself. Maybe it's a connection, a relationship that puts you down or makes you feel drained, or, you know, like a job or something. Like it's time to make a plan to get out of that and to go towards whatever makes you feel super passionate, whatever you're excited about. You know, it's like we all have that thing, or sometimes more than one thing, that we get like so fired up about, and we're like, I could talk about this all day long. Like, don't even get me started because I'm not gonna stop. We all have that thing where it's like when you start doing it, you completely lose track of time, and you're like, oh my god, it's been like hours since I started. Like, it feels like it's been 5 minutes. Pay attention to what those things are, because those are signs from the universe. Pay attention to how things make you feel, because your heart is your guide, okay? Your feelings are your guide to tell you, like, am I in alignment, or are some things maybe off? And if I'm feeling off, like, okay, what is it? Like, is it a certain, like, habit that I have? Is it a certain whatever? You get what I'm saying. Okay. I think I'm going to use the other deck now. Are there any other... Actually, let me put this up here. Are there any other messages, Spirit? Oof, these are going everywhere. Okay. Any other messages about this or something else that the collective tuning in needs to know? Alright, we have the Ten of Wands and we have the Knight of Swords. And on the back, the Four of Cups. I feel like, and the Three of Wands again, and the Magician underneath that. I feel like, oh, and under, okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay, underneath the Magician is the World, and underneath the World is the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, let's look at this. Because I'm feeling like this Knight of Swords is making me feel like this energy is going to move out really quickly. Especially with the World here too, because the World is the closing of a big chapter. It represents going through a transition. It's kind of like going through a rebirth in a way. Like the example that's coming to mind is when you graduate from school, it's like you're exiting one phase of your life and you're moving on to something else. It's like, and you graduate university and then it's like you're just out in the real world. That's kind of what I'm getting here. And this Ten of Wands, it's not coming through in a negative way. It's making me feel like you're ready to put in the work. Like, not all hard work is bad. Like, our path sometimes requires us to work hard. If you have big dreams, sometimes you gotta work hard. And there's nothing wrong with that, okay? But just make sure that you're not burning yourself out. Make sure you're taking care of yourself along the way, okay? This four of cups, and underneath that 10 of pentacles under the deck is the 8 of cups. It's like, I feel like this 4 of cups is your driving force, because the 4 of cups is this energy where you just feel emotionally like stagnant or numb. Like, you're just kind of like, this isn't it. Like, I'm not satisfied. Like, I'm just kind of like feeling a bit miserable. And, nobody likes to feel that way. Nobody likes experiencing negative emotions, but sometimes we need to hit that place in order for that fire to be reignited within us. Like, sometimes we need to be so sick of our shit or so sick of a situation that we're like, you know what, I am done here. Like, I need to go find something better with this 8 of cups. And I love it because we had the 10 of cups coming out right at the beginning. You're leaving this unsatisfactory, unfulfilling situation or this emotion, and you're going to find your 10 of cups. This is like ultimate happiness and fulfillment. Not just within yourself, but like with others too. Like, you're just going to be surrounded by better people or being in an environment that just makes you so much happier. And I'm getting that it's not just your external environment, but internally. You're going to feel better, like mentally and emotionally and even physically, okay? Because everything is connected. Yeah, we have this 10 of pentacles, like, again, families coming up. This is wealth, this is abundance, okay? This is success. So keep stepping outside of your comfort zone, okay? That's how you're gonna grow. That's how you know that you're growing. And with this Magician here, like, really expand your vision of what you think is possible for yourself. Like, whatever your biggest dream is, play this game with yourself, where think of something that you want to experience or you want to achieve in your life, and then be like, get excited about it, right? And then be like, okay, what would make that even better? Like, what would make this even crazier? I love to play that game with myself because there's truly no limits. The only limits are the ones that we set for ourselves. You can grow and achieve and experience as much as you want to, as much as you allow yourself to. So what are you choosing to experience? I know there's going to be some people who are like, well, I'm not choosing to be miserable. I'm not choosing to be, surrounded by, toxic people or people who don't get me or like whatever. And don't shoot the messenger, but like, yeah, you are. You're creating that. Okay? Whether it's intentionally or not, like, our energy is everything. Okay? And yeah, things happen outside of our control all the time, 100%. But you need to focus on what you can control. And what you can control is the way you deal with things, the way you talk to yourself, the way you choose to go about your day. You can react to everything that happens with a bad attitude and woe is me and you know, I have all these problems, and that might be true. Or you can go about it in a way where you're like, you know what? This bad thing doesn't define me. I'm going to choose to let it go. I'm going to instead focus on and express gratitude for the things that are going well or the things that I am enjoying. Like, it all comes down to perspective. And I know it's so hard. It's so hard to realize that you're the one who's been keeping yourself in a situation that you're not having a good time in. I get it. I've been there like many, many, many times. It's a really big kick in the ass to be like, oh, it's me. Like, it's me. It's so much easier to blame everyone else, blame everything else, but it's like, if you're not happy, leave. If you're not happy, leave. If it's a connection, if it's a job, like, I feel like society makes us believe that this is the best that we're gonna get, and there's so much fear about moving on or going for something new. And it's like, the universe is infinitely abundant. Like, there's always more. There are always options. Okay? There's always resources. There's always a way. But it comes down to your belief. And beliefs are really hard to change. I get that. Also been there. Okay? But you can do it. If you really want it, you can do it. It might take some time. It might take a heck of a lot of patience. It may take trying over and over again, but that doesn't mean that you won't get there. Oh, I'm hearing that Avril Lavigne song, Happy Ending. All this time you were pretending so much for my happy ending. Yeah, but it's like, you can have that happy ending. You can have it. Let's get some advice. Spirit, what's the advice for those tuning in? What is the advice? Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles. Okay. So, one thing to know is that you're protected, okay? Whether, you know, you're going through a transition right now or you're thinking about wanting to make some kind of change in your life, like, you're protected and you're always going to be looked after. You're always going to be safe. Even when, you know, things go wrong or something comes up or something happens or, you know, you didn't account for something, like, it's okay, okay? It's okay. Just because those things happen, it doesn't make it the end, okay? And I've also been there. I have a tendency sometimes to, what's the word, catastrophize, where you just, like, automatically assume, like, the absolute worst is gonna happen, and most of the time it never is. And it's like, oh, I was so stressed and emotional and worried and scared for so long, and everything ended up being fine. So the universe really just wants you to know that you're safe. Ultimately, everything is going to end up just fine, okay? And the universe also really wants you to open up a bit. It's like, I'm seeing this, like, closed fist, and it's like, you can't receive things if you walk around life with your hands with closed fists. You know, how are you gonna receive things when your fists are so closed? You need to open up a bit. Open up a bit so you can accept all the blessings that want to come into your life. To accept the change that wants to happen. Okay, we also have the Hierophant. Yeah. You know, the Hierophant is really about your belief system. So Spirit's really wanting you to take time to reflect and be honest with yourself about certain beliefs that you have. Are they truly yours, or are they something that you just kind of picked up along the way? Is it something that you just learned from the people around you? And if the answer is no, this isn't mine, then the next question to ask yourself is, okay, so what is? And you get to choose what you believe in because it resonates for you. Doesn't matter about anybody else. Like, what do you believe in? Okay, so we also have the Page of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles coming out. Ooh, okay, we also have the Empress. We have Strength. We also have the Ten of Swords. And on the back of the deck, we have the Fool. I love that. I love that we had the World coming out in the Fool, because the Fool is all about a brand new beginning. It's a clean slate, a fresh start. It's all about taking that leap of faith to step outside your comfort zone, like we were talking about before. Underneath the Fool was the Ace of Pentacles. This is some kind of like gift or opportunity, or like money, or something related to a job, or like something tangible, a tangible item that you want maybe. I feel like you're a really creative person, and you need to flex that creativity muscle more. Okay? So, doesn't matter what kind of career you're in, incorporate more creativity into your life. You know, try something new. Like, I love cooking as an outlet of creativity. Sometimes, not all the time. Like, sometimes I don't want to cook. But when I'm in the right mood, I love it. Or maybe you want to paint. Maybe you want to draw. Maybe you want to make stuff out of clay. Maybe you want to do pottery. Maybe you want to, I don't know, write or sing or make music or play an instrument. Do it. Do it for you. You don't have to, this doesn't have to be a thing that you monetize. Although with the Knight of Pentacles and the Empress, you absolutely could if you wanted to. Like, if you've been considering making your creative skill set or talent as a career path, like, you absolutely can. But even if you do that, you still need to have an outlet of creativity that's just for you, that's just for fun, that's not about money or value or like social media, you know, likes and things like that. Like, this creativity just for the sake of it is really going to recharge you and open you up, and it's going to keep you in this beautiful state of flow as well. I feel like also with this Page of Wands, there's a need to have more fun. Like, you know, as we get older, we get kind of like trapped in this idea of like always needing to be serious and and like, I get it, same. I have a lot of Capricorn in my chart, okay? I'm a Capricorn moon and rising, and I have Saturn in the first house, so like, I love working. Okay? I love being productive. I love having goals, and I have to remind myself sometimes, like, we need to do something that's like just for fun instead of like only working on stuff. And, you know, sometimes I'll keep pushing it off, and then when I finally get around to doing the fun thing, I'm like, why do I not do this more? Like, like, there's more to life than just working or being productive. Goals are so important. It, you know, gives us a sense of purpose, which keeps us moving forward. But life is also about play. It's about experience, right? So go explore, go have fun, like, try something new. Again, travel is coming up again, whether it's like longer distance or just like going somewhere new in your city that you haven't gone before. And also with the Fool and the Page of Wands, there's this energy of like being spontaneous too. Like, again, that serious pragmatic energy is coming through. Like, I keep getting the Emperor, who like obviously has a lot of responsibilities and needs to oversee a lot of things, and like has things planned super far in advance, and is like really organized, and is like, okay, you know. And I get that, totally important. I'm also like that. But leave a little room in your calendar to be spontaneous. Like, if you have an afternoon off or a day off or, you know, something, pack a bag and just go out and see where you end up. Like, obviously be safe, but like, you know, just like go have fun and explore like you were when you were a kid, or like you wished you could when you were a child. Also, I'm getting this message with the Empress, like, again, just reiterating that you're safe, because both of these cards have a shield on them. Okay, so you're safe. All is well in the grand scheme of things, okay? Even if you feel like they're not right now, that's okay. The universe just wants you to know that you're being looked after. And I can't help but notice the deck is a little bit split here. So I see this Ace of Pentacles, and then this Ace of Cups is peeking through. Like, oh, okay. The Four of Swords is between that. So you know what I'm actually getting here? Rest, relaxation, meditation, journaling. These kinds of activities are really going to help rejuvenate you. Like, so much. Like, really taking care of your mental and emotional health is vital here. The Ace of Cups is also giving me this message of healing. Okay, and yeah. Okay. Because we've been getting a lot of both energies. Like, there's a lot of masculine energy coming up of like feeling like I'm ready to go, I want change, I have these goals, I want to work on them, like, let's go. And that's awesome. And then we also have very strongly this feminine energy coming through of like, relax, go with the flow, be creative, take care of yourself. And both of these are so important. So I know how hard it is to create balance, but just try your best every day to make sure that, you know, if you're working really hard, really make sure that you're putting in that extra emphasis on taking care of yourself. And if you haven't been very productive lately, that's also okay. Maybe you just really need this time to like recuperate. Don't be so hard on yourself, okay? So we also had this Strength and the Ten of Swords coming through. And this is not so much advice, but a message from Spirit, who just wants to let you know that like you are strong enough to overcome any difficulties, any challenges, any painful situations, any endings that are within and outside of your control. Like, you are strong enough to get through that and to get to the other side. Like, you're not going to feel this way forever. You're not going to be in this situation forever. I know that it can be so easy to think that way, and I've been there too. But you have to remember that like everything is temporary, okay? I think we tend to think that when things are going well, like, oh, things have been going so well, or this has been going so great, like, when's it gonna end? You know, like, when's the shoe gonna drop? But the same is true when things are going shit, okay? Like, it's not gonna be bad forever. Things always change. And especially if you're the one who's initiating that change, which is the best way to create change. Like, you're capable of that. You're fully capable of changing your life and making it into exactly what it is that you do want to experience. So I hope that this message finds you well, Thank you so much for being here. I love you so much, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.